Okay, today's video is about percent of change. How much do things change over time? Certainly lots of things change. Your grades change from first to second quarter, hopefully for the better. How much money you make for a part-time job in the summer, maybe it's seasonal, and in the winter you make a little less money. So it went down, it changed. Lots of things change. Temperatures change. We're talking about how much does it change in terms of percent, okay? So you're going to need your spiral notebook and calculator. Any calculator will do. Of course, you've got basic vocabulary for this one, knowing how to do the difference, okay? These are the two formulas. I'm going to show you both methods. I'd like you to try them both and decide which one you like the best, okay? So jot these formulas down, and then let's continue on and do some problems together. Okay, find the percent of change from 4 to 7.5. Go ahead and jot that down, and then let's do it together. All right, when you're doing this form, you're looking for the difference or the change. Where did it start, and then where did it go? Think carefully. If we're starting from 4 to 7.5, it's going up, right? From 4 to 7.5. How much did that change? So in your calculator, do a subtraction problem. 7.5 minus the 4. All right? That's your numerator. Denominator is where did it start? Key is to look for the word from. From 4. It started at 4, so that's your denominator. All right? Type this into your calculator. 3.5 divided by 4 times 100. It's a percent, so you know you need to times by 100, right? Did you get it? Hopefully you got 87.5%. Now because we're going up, we call this an increase. It's an increase of 87.5%. Seem to make sense? Great. Let's try this one. All right, write down your formula. Let's fill in the numbers we know. We know that 100 will always go here, no matter what. These other 3 spots, can we fill them in? Do we know the percent? No, that's what we're looking for, so that needs to stay blank. All right, the 2 number, where did it finally end at? Ended at 7.5, and where did it start? From 4. All right, remember how to solve a proportion? Cross multiply and divide. Cross multiply, divide by 4. Did you get 187.5? It went above 100%, didn't it? So it's an increase. The last step is to subtract 100. It went above 100, 87.5%. So this one, you do your proportion, and then you also have to subtract 100. Okay? All right, let's try another. Find the percent increase from 8 to 9.6. All right? Here it says the word increase, doesn't it? All right, let's do this first one. The change or the difference goes on top. 1.6. Where did we start? You got it, 8. All right, divide times by 100. Divide and times by 100. Did you get 20%? Very good. And now this one, we're going to do, we don't know the percent. Where did it start from? That goes on the bottom. Where do we go to? That goes on the top. And now you're going to cross multiply and divide by the 8. Okay? Do that in your calculator. Pause the video as you watch. You should have gotten 120%. Don't forget, last step is to subtract 100. It went above 100. That's because it's an increase, 20%. All right? Now try this one. See if you can do this one on your own. Try it. Challenge yourself. This one is the difference goes on top, right? Difference goes on top. That's 130 difference, right? Where do we start from? Divide times by 100. All right, now try this one. We don't know the percent. Where did we start? Where did we go to? Cross multiply. Divide by the number that's left. Did you get 89.6? Don't forget, there's one more step. Subtract 100. This is less than 100 because we're going down. It's a decrease. It's less than 100. So you should get negative 10.4, right? That negative helps you see that it's a decrease. It's going down, okay? If you use the word decrease, you don't need the negative sign. But if you're just going to leave it the way it is and not put a label, then you want the negative sign there. Same thing goes here. It's a decrease, so it's a negative 10.4%. All right? What would a word problem look like for this? Well, here the average cost of a gallon of gasoline, and I'm sure Mom and Dad have lots of comments about gasoline. It's so expensive. It's increased from $2.99 per gallon from $2.85 a gallon. Find the percent of change. Go ahead and try both formulas. We're going to do first difference, which is what, 14 cents? Over where did it start? Tricky here, did you read carefully? It started at $2.85. You got to read carefully. From, that's where it started. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, divide times by 100. We can go ahead and round to the tenths place. Or maybe hundredths. Let's do hundredths place. It went up, so it's an increase. All right, and now let's try this formula. Percent over 100. Where did it start from? And where did it go to? Cross multiply. Divide by $2.85. You should have gotten 104.91. Subtract 100. It's above 100%, so it's an increase, right? It's an increase. All right, go ahead and try these 3 problems on your own, and then come on back and we'll go over them together. All right, let's try them. All right, the first one, number 1, I'm going to use this formula. Certainly you can use the other one as well. It started from 100 to 114. So the difference over where did it start from? All right, you should have gotten 14%. All right, number 2, that was an increase, wasn't it? Let me write increase here. All right, number 2, I'm going to use the other formula for this one. All right, it started, decreased from 120 to 95. Cross multiply, divide by 120, and let's see what I got here. Did you get 79.16 repeating? Don't forget to subtract from 100, and you get, it's a repeating decimal, isn't it? I'm going to go ahead and round, or put my repeating bar here, and that would be a decrease. If you don't use the word decrease, make sure you have a negative sign. And then the word problem, you've got 15 over 7.5 times 100, and you should have gotten 200%. A 200% increase in rain. That's amazing. All right, we'll see you soon. We'll do some more practice problems together. As an extra credit, if you'd like, go online and look at your last 2 quarter grades and see if you can find the change, percent change in your grades from first quarter to second quarter. Come on in and share in class, and I'll give you an extra point for your homework. See you soon.